testing or not. This page. Is it testing? Alright, I can hear it. This is testing or not. I can hear it perfectly. Alright, hello guys. This is Wade Nobody's Marducci speaking here from Wade Nobody's Marducci Retro Gaming Cartoon Homework. So today's video is how to animate our cartoons and animes, fan animations, and it's based on if you want to make it into a movie or a series or just a short parody video. So how to animate that? But I got my deluxe paint, I got my Microsoft Paint here, well, the old version, of course. This is JS Paint, which is the old version of Microsoft Paint. I sometimes draw my cartoons in here, but it looks like I'm not using it because you can see it's blank. So I'm using this one. So we're gonna focus on animating on this paint right here that's about to pop up, and it's called Amiga Paint. Alright, Amiga Paint. So I believe Amiga Paint came around like a long time ago. It been around like 40 years ago, I think, back in 1970s, 1980s. It's a very old paint, man, and I don't think no one used this anymore to create the create their animations or whatever they're trying to create. Like they used to use it for doodling or drawing, and then some just use it for animations. Well, I like the style of using it for animations when you go into this platform, and here's your tools right here, your eyedropper, your fill tools, and I think finger point tools, and drawing tools and shaping tools. And then this thing is to zoom in and zoom out when you're trying to draw your homework, or you're trying to draw your characters close up. Alright. So yeah, but this version of Amiga Paint, it came around a long time ago. I think when you had your first early retro games, correct me if I'm wrong, if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but it's called Condor 64. I think that's what these people used it for, to make to make video games and whatnot, to make those video games. It's called Condor 64, and they made this with it. But this is definitely the modern version of it now. So as you can see, it's definitely a modern version. You see it right here. It's definitely a modern version. So it's definitely a retro type paint program right here. So yeah, man. Well, enough talk. So let's get into the painting program. Alright. Right now, this is my workspace where I create my visuals, and I create my lines and my characters and whatnot, and we draw them into character. We draw them into little pieces. We make our characters move. But in this favor, I'm making one of my films that I'm still trying to finish up, which is Mutant Fighter. Mutant Fighter animation here. So Mutant Fighter Death Breed. I can just look that up right now, if you guys don't even know what I'm talking about. So here's my channel once it pops up, and I'm just gonna show you the playlist. Or you know what? It's here somewhere. We'll just continue with that roll. Some of the videos are right here. Alright, that's my actual video that I'm just having here that I'm doing this live stream right now. But let me show you what I'm talking about. This is the short, the two shorts. We got animating Greek mythology fighting series. So let's go ahead and take you to further with the playlist. Damn, if I cannot find this right now, I'm not trying to waste time. I'm just gonna go straight into trying to teach you how to animate. Let's find this this playlist, because it's here somewhere. That's my previous film, Cricket Metal. Keep in mind, guys, this is they are definitely not popping up right now with the pictures, but this is it right here. It's called Mutant Fighter Animated Film Action Pack Anime Series. Alright, so there we go. So let's get started, man. Without further ado, let's get started. Here's what I'm doing right now. I'm animating Hercules trying to fight this character right here, because he needs to fight like 15 characters. When I was animating episode 8, you know, that other goddess character, you know, called Kaliapus. It's kind of hard to pronounce her name. Kalipuso. She was on the wall talking to Hercules when he's had no choice but to survive in a dark tunnel. Well, you know, a survival tunnel is not dark tunnel, but an ancient tunnel full of designs on it, and he had to fight like at least 15 people. So I have not finished that yet. So we're at this part where he's now fighting one titan, and they're touching swords. So let me go ahead and just show you some examples on how to animate them right here. So no stopping right now. Let's go ahead and do this. So this is how you animate. So here it is. This is grid to shape up and track your characters and track your lines, what you're trying to do. So let's go ahead and have some examples. So people, you're gonna need sounds once you're doing this. You're gonna need sounds. You're gonna need to do a lot of drawing. And if you're not comfortable with character talking, you can do text box. For me, I can do both, because this right here is a comic, you know, animation. You know, they're not basically talking to you can hear them talking. I'm putting text box in this series that I'm making right here. This series homework that I'm still trying to finish up. So yeah, you're gonna need a lot of things. You're gonna need a lot of tools to start your animation, because animation is time consuming, but at the same time, I mean, once you have the guts that you can do it, you should not have any problem. You should not have any problem animating, guys. It's very simple. Once you know what you're doing, you should not have any issues with that. So yeah, man. It's very simple. Once you know what you're doing, you should not have any issues. So yeah. It's alright, man. Something's wrong with this. Just have to turn off for a moment. Alright, to get started. Draw a few angles. This is it, and it may look kind of crooked, but guess what, man? This is how this is how I animate, bro. I animate in the old school way, not no AI stuff where people try to do nowadays. All this crud, man. I'm doing all of this in my own style, so yeah, man. This may look funny. Care how much you guys make fun of me or whatever. This is how I animate. All right. This is how I animate. This is how I do my cartoons, man. Yeah. I just like to do things in the old school way. We are literally trying to keep the old school ways alive. Since old school ways are dying in this unfair world. So there you go. Where the world is focusing on lazy tool objects, which is called AI, and AI art and AI animation, which is literally for lazy people. They got no skills. You know, I'm not trying to, literally, I'm not trying to bash them or whatever, but they literally doing a art skill that is from stolen work, and it's like, what are you guys doing, man? You got hands. Use them. Yeah, I'm telling you. I kind of feel bad. I'm telling you, I kind of feel bad for people today. I kind of feel bad for the come-ups. People that are from this generation. I really feel bad for them, bro. Because I tell you, we come from a pencil and book generation where we got to come up with stuff on our own. We cannot rely on a teacher. We cannot rely on a computer. Here you go, man. But yeah. But here it is. This is how I animate. This is how I animate. I draw this. Alright. So it's not coming up. Whatever. Don't care. So this is how you make this is how you make your opponent move, I guess. That's what you would do. You know, my video editor just went away. I don't know what's happening to that platform. I need to see my work. That's not all. bad. I sometimes hate urban planning. Sometimes. I just sometimes hate it. Bro, in the meantime, let's just go ahead with the flow here. So here it is. So what I'm gonna do now. Oh, it's coming up. Okay. That's what I thought. I was just about to just continue to draw this. I was just about to just keep continuing to draw this, guys, man. I tell you. So many distractions these days, man. It's not even funny. So, I just need to look at my work. Because it kicked me out earlier. As soon as I started this this drawing process and this animation process. In Milo video editor. Guys, give me a moment. This will, please. I'm sure this is not going to take long. Give me a moment. Let's go, bro. Bro, technology can be a pain in the ass, man. Alright, it should pop up now. Alright, man. So here it is, guys. So this is my homework, this is my cartoon homework. Mutant Fighter, episode 9, PG-13. This is what I was trying to get to. This is his foot right here. Of course, you can't see it because I don't have the mouse. I'm touching with my touch screen, but you can see how Hercules in the left, the brown guy in the right. Hercules in the left, he lift up his foot where he is going to, he's going to strike. Boom. That should chop him right there on top of his head, on the brown guy on top of his on the brown guy's head. Same thing with the brown guys trying to do. So they're gonna touch swords. I'm trying to see if I can animate that and show you guys. That is. Okay? So yeah. So we're going to animate that. We're going to animate that. So let's go. Let's go. Alright, I'm gonna literally start over from scratch. Cause what is this? That was kinda awkward, so let's just start over and draw it in another way. Okay, just like that. Keep it like that. So here it is now. He's all extending his elbows. Here it is. literally. There you go. Light whiting, man. This is what it is. This is some matte whiting work right here. Alright, man. My computer is so slow, man. I'm trying not to complain about it. Now fill tools. This is what you do, guys. You fill in your tools here, and try not to fill your tools where it has open space. It's going to fill. It's going to like literally. It's going to like literally fill out the outside. Make sure you literally have your characters closed in once you're doing this. Alright. So you literally need to make sure all all of this is covered inside of the boxes. Because I'm telling you right now, if you literally try and like color it like outside, let's give you an example. If you literally try and color it like outside like these, and you use the fill tool and do this, it's going to have it outside of your character. You know what I'm saying? You see there? It's going to literally have it outside of your character. So try not to fill in. See there? Try not to fill in your tools like that. Make sure your character is closed in at all times, man. Make sure your character is closed in at all times when you're drawing and animating, because every time that always a big problem. That's always a big mistake that I always do when I'm animating. Sometimes I always make a mistake where I try to draw it perfectly and make sure they're all closed in when I'm making my characters. So there it is. So right now, I'm just going to do speed drawing style. And keep drawing. Guys, the basic tool is when you're animating, you keep drawing and keep on drawing, bro. And make your characters move. Save your backgrounds. Save your backgrounds in a blank version, and always keep drawing, man. Keep drawing your characters in different movement poses, because that's the only way you're going to animate. That's the only way you're going to make your films, man. And drawing your animations, man. And when I'm the idea that I'm drawing so fast, man, it's alright to rush in and draw very fast and make a quick speed drawing, but always at the same time take your time as well. Make sure your characters don't look all sloppy and whatever. Try your best to make sure your characters, or even if it's gonna look sloppy, make sure it's gonna be a good animation as well. Make sure it's a good animation, because the idea is when you finish making your characters, man. You're gonna want to like get your video editor out, your movie maker out, and like test out your animation. Test out your homework, your cartoons, your anime, whatever you're doing, which is for your YouTube channel. You know what I mean? You're gonna want to test them all out, man, and make sure it's good. Make sure it's a good animation. Because there's a lot of people that there are great animators out there, and they do their animation very perfectly without no problems. So it's always very important to always double check and to see that your homework is looking great, man. It's looking beautifully done. Kind of like a cooking session. You want to make sure that steak is well done. So the same thing as same thing when you're doing cartoons and animes, your fan animes and your cartoon action films for animations, bro. You want to make sure your characters are looking great, man, in animation. It doesn't matter if your drawing is the best or it's not, like or it looks funny or it's in between. But the most important thing is make sure you have a great animation movement. So it's what it is. So I'm testing this out now. Alright. And this don't even cost nothing for you to get started. It's not too late to become the next, to become the next, YouTube animator out there, Cartoon Network animator out there, and do it on YouTube, man. And it's never too late to become the next Akira Toriyama animator out there as well. Well, rest in peace to that brother. I still to this day love watching Dragon Ball because that's my favorite, cartoon back in the days, man. It's my favorite cartoon, man. My favorite, action, cartoon, man. Dragon Ball. And Dragon Ball and other cartoons, plus the YouTube animators out there, inspired me to finally come up with my own style of movies and series by making animations, man. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, man. And literally, seriously, we're trying to keep this alive too, because I've been seeing lately that a lot of people are just being lazy. They just want to go ahead and just start working on AI animations, and I'm like, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? You have hands to write. You have hands to draw pictures. Do it on digital. Do it on digital. But those are them come ups. Those are them come up type people. I'm talking about Gen Alphas, man. They don't know nothing about this right here. They don't know the old school style of animation right here, where it takes a long time to finish. I get it. It's time consuming, but it's actually fun this way, right? It's way more fun than those AI animations, like those AI animations. Like, I don't agree with them, bro. Like, it may seem nice looking because it looks like it's from the 1980s and everything, but a lot of people just love to crave on that so damn much nowadays, man. Like, that's why the AI is taking over jobs, and like But you know, I'm trying not to worry about that too much, like, because from my understanding, I sometimes use ChatGPT to write my stories, write my stories for my animations, especially for my movies, because I can't come up with a writing script, you know, in my head. So I have to use ChatGPT to come up with the stories that I'm trying to come up with, and it writes it for me. But the rest, man, I actually do by myself, man. Like, I actually do, like, you know, animations by myself, man. I don't need a computer to make pictures. I don't need a computer to tell him, hey, make this cartoon for me. Nah, man. Because I came from a generation where you have to know how to do things by yourself, or else the teacher's gonna call you lazy. I don't know about you come ups, newcomers up in here, but I'm a Zennial, man. I'm a Zennial. You know? I was born near the millennial people. Millennials were born near the Gen X people. And they were taught, and I was taught, that if you don't know how to get your math done, man, you're considered lazy slob. You're considered a loser. I'm telling you, you're considered a boring person. You're considered a loser. And when people in my college school, you know, this Gen X teacher said, if you're bored, you become a very boring person. And I'm telling you, that's harsh, man. But he's right, bro. He's right, man. Like, he's literally 100% correct. And I'm just like, you know, that's why I always gotta step my game up when it comes to hobbies and skills, man. So I'm kind of proud of doing, you know, skills that are hard work, and it seems, you know, a great effort, you know. And I'll be very upset if they try to, like, you know, throw it all the way to get everyone of us to accept AI art and AI animation. That will really be a scary feeling. So we're trying to keep the old school ways alive as best as we can. Yeah. And so guys, here's the example right here. I'm drawing a sword. So guys, pay attention. I'm drawing the sword like this, like you're making a U-turn when you're driving a car. And I'm gonna make them touch swords now. So what you do, guys? Draw this line right here. Like, seriously, this is the old school way of animating. Not no AI crap. Not no AI cringe crap that tells you what to do and tells you that this is how you do it in the computer. Nah, man. This is my old school way of drawing. Old school way of digital art right here. This is literally the old school way of making animations. Alright. That's good enough. I'm gonna draw his mustache later on. I'm gonna get out a new person. So this is how you draw it, guys. Yeah? And I'll be showing, don't worry, I'll be showing you how to do it. You literally draw them over and over again in the same spots. And you keep doing it and doing it and doing it until it becomes a good cartoon. And you will be proud of yourself that you made the effort to try. So here we go. So I'm gonna draw his head here. Not sure how that's gonna work. Sure. Alright. I know that seems awkward, but he's literally close to the guy. He's pushing him away. Drawing this in my own version. No need from a helper called AI. I'm drawing this in my own version. So this is what it is. So beginners, if you really want to know what the true animation is, you need to draw it in this style. Doesn't matter if you're making stick figures or in this style, which is I'm making it in actual characters. You need to draw it in this style, man, and animate in this style. Do not worry about this AI stuff. This AI stuff is not going to help your brains out. You know, they're trying to get rid of. They're literally trying to get rid of the original animators. I don't know what they're trying to do. Like it's kind of you know, pissing me off. Like, you know, they're trying to get rid of these hardworking, you know, original animators that used to make cartoons from scratch by hand, drawing it by hand, bro. They didn't need a computer to know how to make cartoon films. Or even Walt Disney cartoons. So I don't know what they're on about. So here it is, man. So we'll show you later. We're going to show you later on how to do it. Because you're going to need to make this in the, you're gonna need to make these characters in the same spots. You cannot save it. You cannot save with the background alone and like name it in the same name. You have to name a different name and draw it again. Because that's the only way you're going to animate your characters and make it look cool. Make it look very, very cool. That's how I do it, man. I'm a self-taught animator, and I also watch videos of old school animators taught me how to animate like this as well. So it's very nice, man. I'm kind of proud of this type of work, this type of choice right here. It's very cool. I don't need no AI animation for that, bro. I can just make stuff on my own. I'm kind of proud of it. So yeah, man. So that's what it is. I'm old school. I'm an old school person that came from pencil and book generation, bro. Okay. You know, times are getting hard for people because of this AI stuff. But guess what, man? I'm trying to at least keep the old school ways alive as best as I can, and share it to people as best I can. So there we go. So this is how you animate, guys. This is how you animate. So what I do, I copy this color for his sword and draw it here. They're gonna touch swords. They're gonna touch swords. Still need to draw the rest of his clothes because he's a barbarian titan. So I'm animating this storyline right here where Hercules is trying to finish fighting the rest of these Titan warriors so that he can go fight a werewolf for the boss fight, for the ultimate boss fight. I cannot wait to animate that version of it because I already finished the video game of that. You know, the whole game of Death Braid on a Super NES and also the arcades, man. So that real. So this is how you roll. Coming up with different values and turn it in uniquely your own, originally your own version. You're coming up with different values and turn it originally your own. So you should be proud of yourself for doing that, and you have the obligations to do it. Alright. Keep in mind this is going to take a long time because I'm doing a lot of drawing, but I will show you an example on how to animate. So for beginners that want to animate like this is how I'm going to show you. This is exactly how I'm going to show you how to animate using Deluxe Paint. And the AI animators will say, "Oh, you're just wasting your time and your energy trying to make a good cartoon." I'm like, duh, that's how it works, man. Like, and plus, like, animations in a old school style is way more crazier to enjoy than some cringy AI crap that you get help from a computer. You're being lazy, man. Do your own work, bro. You're being lazy. Stop relying on a computer. Stop relying on a computer, bro. It's not gonna turn you out good, bro. It's not gonna help you in the real world, especially on the job. You know, it's not gonna help you out on the job either. Especially when you're trying to perform in the anime industry, it's not gonna help you out, bro. Like, you know how to do your own style of animation, bro. And stop relying on the computer. I'm telling you right now, it's not gonna turn out good for you. Be old school, like us here, like me here as well. I'm being old school. I make my own work. I'm not saying you should copy it. No one should not copy my style because that would be copyright infringement. But know how to make it originally your own, bro. You know what I mean? And turn your own work into your own version of animation. But yeah, man. Well, this is how you do it, guys. This is how you do it. That's the process. Doesn't matter how long it takes, but that's the process of animation, man. It's gonna take a long time, but I guarantee you it's beneficial because if you can draw quicker like me, sometimes you will feel like you're actually finishing up your project very fast. So there you go. That's all I'm trying to say here. But animations in general, especially if you're doing it on your own, is time consuming. It's not easy. Especially if you're a beginner. Especially if you're a beginner that wants to learn how to animate. So that's the purpose. That's the purpose of learning how to have strategy, learning this type, learning the tools, and turning your characters into real life. You don't need AI style for that. Just know how to draw. Know how to draw and you'll be alright, man. Know how to draw and move your characters in the same spots. Like I said, do not try and draw it and just leave it there and try and save it, but don't want to put a different name on it. You need to draw the background first before you put in your characters. You need to save your background first in a blank version before you put in your characters, and that's how you try and animate. That's how you try and move your characters left and right, ups and downs, whatever you want to do. A bouncing ball, whatever you want to do. But in this one, I'm making a fight scene, so I'm basically making them swing their swords at people, swing their swords at each other, trying to stab and trying to chop each other up in this fight scene, because this animation is based on Greek mythology. It's based on medieval warriors, alright? Creatures to fight, orcs, mutants, beasts to fight as well, alright? You got Minotaur that I need to animate. I think that's what I showed you guys earlier on the last live stream, that I need to still try and finish up and still trying to get back into that fight scene where Amazonas fights this boss that is 7 feet tall. He's supposed to be a cow. He's basically a cow but with a horn on his head. So he's basically called Minotaur. It's basically called Minotaur. Half bull, half muscular man. And then in this one that I'm drawing right now is Hercules trying to fight his way in to fight werewolf. After he fight these people here. After he fights these titans. These titan warriors. I'll tell you. This is how you draw it. This is how you draw it, people. Right there, you see how I'm doing it? Watch me. Watch me. This is how I animate. This is how I animate. Alright, and I'm just gonna draw his mustache, and I'm just gonna save it after. Alright, so basically save. Taking too long. Putting a different name in? Well, I was gonna say Barbarian. Barbarian G. Let's go with that. Barbarian G. I'm putting in different names to save the background so I don't have to use the same ones that I keep using again. Alright. So basically guys, let's show you this. Because I know I'm taking so long to draw this. We're going to show you the animation. We're going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. And you should do it too once I show you. You should know how to do this too. It should not be that hard. Just know how to have some skills and get the way to working. Yeah? Don't worry about how long it takes. If you're making a movie, that's how it is. That's how the animation is. That's how you make your own version of your films, using it in your own drawing style. You know what I mean? That's how you make your own films, man. You know, don't worry about how long this will take. Like, when is my animation? They say like this. When is my animation is going to take? Is going to finish? When I'm kind of tired. You know. I'm kind of tired, you know, making the same projects. Well, guess what, my friend? Making animations is not easy. AI animations is not real animation. It's from a computer. Alright? It's from a computer. Don't let these AI people fool you to think that, oh, it's the greatest thing to look at. Yeah, it may seem great, you know, the fight scenes, because earlier on I saw, you know, an anime fight scene, you know, anime type animation that I just saw on YouTube earlier on before I click on this video, like, tonight. It looks great. It looks great from that YouTuber that's making it. I'm not gonna mention any names, but you know what I'm talking about. The AI anime, you know, type style that people are making now. It looks great, maybe on paper, but you can just realize that they're not making it in their own hands. They're not making it with their own hands. Like, come on, they're not really drawing those characters. They're just literally asking. They're literally asking a computer, "Hey, can you animate this for me?" And it does it. It makes it very cool to look at. I'm telling you, those guys are lazy. Well, let's go ahead and show you this, guys. This is what I do. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Let me show you all this. This is the old school way of animating. This is not. I'm telling you, I guarantee you, this is not no AI. This is not what people are doing nowadays. This is exactly what I'm doing right here. If people would thought this was AI, bro, they're mistaken. All this hard work, that's not easy. That's all done by me in my fiber. You know, did in drawing, everything, all the camera movements and everything, bro. You're gonna realize that this is not no AI, all right? No AI animation, all that cringy, boring crap that people are doing now. Nah, bruh. This is exactly what I'm doing right here. All this is old school drawing, animations right here. You see how cool that looks, bruh? See how cool that looks, bruh? And that's what it is. That's what it is. This is how you animate, guys. So for beginners, if you want to animate and become an animator, I'm telling you from right now, this is the best way. This is the best way to know how to animate. So it looks like I haven't put in any sounds, so I'm gonna try and put in the sounds later on. So there you go. That's how you draw your animations. Alright? So I'm gonna show you one more. I'm gonna show you one more, guys. And we're going out and we're getting out of here. So I'll show you one more style of doing this. because time is flying by fast for time's sake. Time waits for nobody. Let's show you one more angle. You know what I'm talking about. So guys, you saw all that. That was one of my clips from episode 9. I'm still making more. And there you go. So let's show you one more, guys. And we're out of here. Now you'll know what I'm talking about. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about. This is how I animate. In my own style. Own fresh from the boat, man. Fresh from pencil and paper, bro. This look like pencil and paper drawing right here. But it's digital. It's actually digital. Fresh from pencil and paper, bro. This looks like pencil and paper drawing right here. But it's digital. It's actually digital. So let's show you. We're gonna touch swords again, and I'll be doing the rest after this. After I finish this live stream, I'm gonna do the rest. So basically, you draw it like this with a blank background and animate. So basically, you draw it like this, a blank background, and then this right here, what you see right here, I'm touching, that's the eyedropper to get out the same color. Just to let you know that if you want to use the same color to draw your characters in. So you don't want to make sure you don't want to try and get confused and try to use the wrong colors. Try to make sure you recognize it, the backgrounds, also the characters as much as you can. So that's eyedropper. You can tell. People will say this is a crappy animation, but guess what? This is how you animate. No sweat. That's exactly how you animate. That's exactly how you make your own style of animation. It doesn't matter. And people make this style, and they finally came it up in the best version of their own drawing style. And I'm just like, yo, that's crazy. And it's not in no AI. They actually made a best animation using this style. And I've seen it over and over again on other guys on other people's channels, especially with the stick figures, especially with those crazy stick figure fights as well. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you get me. That's how they did it, man. You know, my take, man. My take. Those guys are crazy. They know how to make animations the best version of their own style, man. They make it way better than me, man. They make it way better than me, and it's like it's literally the best animation. I basically enjoyed it, and it's not no AI. Is what people think. They actually draw it by hand, bro. Especially those stick fights. They actually draw that stuff and animates it by hand, bro. Yeah, man. When it comes to digital artists, bro, yeah, always say no to AI. AI makes people lazy. And that's the sad part. This generation sucks, man. Because people have to rely on this AI computer. Probably for everything, but bro, please, and let it not be for art. Let it not be for digital art, bro, and digital animations. Y'all can use it for everything else, however you guys want. But when it comes to digital animation and digital art, bro, please do not use it for that. Because that's just going to make you lazy. I'm telling you. That's literally going to make you lazy. Whatsoever. Because you're basically telling yourself, I don't need to work hard. I can just depend on the computer all day. I'm telling you, it's gonna eat you up inside. You're gonna regret it. You're gonna regret it. You're gonna regret this thing, and then you're gonna realize, oh, I messed up. I messed up badly. I should have listened to those 1970s animators, those early 2000 animators instead. They know how to do stuff by hand. They know how to do stuff by drawing their characters. Those 1980s animators were so right, man. They were so right. They know how to make stuff on their own. Traditionally on their own. It's called traditional animation, which is drawing animation. This is traditional digital animation, bro. And what we got now is the modern animation, which is AI. Are you crazy? That's basically no animation at all. That's computer's animation. You're relying on a computer. If you want to do computer animation, bro, you better know how to get out some tools, man. Some drawing apps. Download a drawing app, bro. Download a painting app. Get Deluxe Paint. Get GIMP. GIMP Paint and GIMP Paint. There's GIMP Paint. There's Microsoft Paint. There's Photoshop. Alright? Literally know how to do stuff on your own, man. And be old school. There's Microsoft Paint. There's Photoshop. Alright? Literally know how to do stuff on your own, man. And be old school. Alright. It's like a long time now. So, oh, look at this. Alright, here it is, fellas. What he's gonna do, they're gonna touch swords again. And they're gonna touch it hard. Like the sword is about to break. In this angle. Like what I'm doing with the dot here. That's like right here. As I'm drawing the dot. I'm gonna make him, see this? I'm gonna make him go this direction where they're touching swords again, or they're pressing down on each other, like in pressure, like they're having strength. Who has the best strength? Who literally has the best strength to see if they could pull out the first kill? Because whoever has the best strength, they're going to win the fight. They're literally going to win the fight. They're literally going to kill that enemy of theirs. Either stabbing motion or chopping them. So what I'm gonna do is draw his sword. I'm gonna draw his sword. Hercules is more bigger, so he's probably going to win. I'm gonna make sure he was, because he needs to fight. So he needs to fight werewolf, the wolf. Hercules needs to fight the werewolf, but he's wounded. Alright, now we're going to show you guys one more, and we're out of here. Because I know this is going to take a long time for me to finish. This. Alright guys, we're almost done here. Keeping patience, man. Keeping patience, mate. Doing this fast drawing, no time wasting. Yeah, doing this fast drawing. I must have drawn his skirt the wrong way. Whatever. That was Hercules' skirt. Yo. This would actually be brown. I'm just gonna touch the sword. Well, I need to draw his pointy ears after this. So, yeah, whatever. Let's just draw Hercules. Hercules, a tall person, tall and bigger person, which is Hercules. You draw him. It's Hercules. Basically cannot see this light brown color. What if you still keep drawing him though? I need to change it slightly louder. So let me change the skin tone. I think I can see it. Alright. His opponent. Gavin is drawing this angle right now. Let's see what this comes up, mate. So, this is how you do it, man. I forgot to draw his pointy ears. Silly me, man. Literally forgot to draw his pointy ears. He's a leprechaun. Or he's one of those mutant creatures, those orcs. You know, that has pointy ears. That's the real European type historical spirit right there. European mythology, where they have pointy ears. An ogre, drawing an ogre. Yeah, drawing one of those ogres, those ogre monsters, man. And more golf. Spot. When you realize you have pointy ears, that means you're an ogre. You're an oak. You come from ogre culture. Right there. Where all the beasts are at. The wild beasts. From European mythology, man. From medieval mythology. That's what that is. So there you go. That's like the real ancient type struggle right there. That you're looking at, guys. That's real medieval type barbarian mythology right there. You're looking at. So there we go. I'm gonna draw this guy. I'm drawing one more pose so I can make some animations. Oops. That. So guys, this is how I do it, man. Making my own style. Yeah, this is how you animate. You make it originally your own, man. You know, once you know all the tools of your project and whatnot, it should not be this hard after you go through 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, or even 10 years of animating your own styles. It should not be this hard. You should just know how to pick it up. You should just know how to pick it up very quickly, like this. Know how to pick it up very quickly, of a snap of a finger. You know. All the animators I subscribe to, they are original animators. Like, I don't know about these AI type so-called animators. I mean, it's animation from a computer. It's not animation from a human being. So I don't know what else to tell you. If that's what you're only doing is AI animation, I don't know what else to tell you. You probably need to learn it from a animator that grew up in a pencil and book generation, and we had nothing but computers, no social media, nothing. We only had VHSs. We only play our retro games. And if we want to learn something, we go to the library. and or ask a teacher for questions about social studies if we're learning about social studies, or we're learning about history, or we're learning about math, or we're learning about science. So there you go, man. So there you go, man. So guys, it should not be this hard to learn how to animate, man. Don't be listening to these AI animations, man. It's messing up your mind, you know what I mean? It's messing up you guys' mind. If you want to learn how to animate, especially making a movie, if you feel like you want to make a movie, you better know how to do it in this version, man. So I'm telling you, it's going to save a lot of benefit. It's beneficial to know how to do things on your own without the help of a computer. Even though you're animating on a computer, you're doing it in the old school way. Not no AI generated stuff. Alright, man? There you go. There you go, man. So, because to be clear with my understanding, or clear with your listening to, clear with my understanding, is that this is how you do your cartoons. This is how you do real cartoons right here, in this version, in the traditional version. Because what I'm seeing nowadays is boring cartoons today, and I bet your scrawny little bot is that they are doing it in the AI version, and it seems kind of cringe and boring that way. Even though some of them looks great on screen, but at the end of the day, they're not doing their own work. They only rely on a computer. They only rely on a computer to do things for them. And that's just not how it goes, man. That's just not how it works. They're not doing their own work. They only rely on the computer. They only rely on the computer to do things for them. And that's just not how it goes, man. That's just not how it works. So, I'm almost finished. So test this out. My computer's kind of slow. I'm almost done here. Because now it's glitching. It's not letting me erase these brown spots so quickly. Ah. So there you go, mate. And I'm leaving this word. So guys, this is how you do it, man. And I'm hoping everyone watched this video, and I hope this video can be popular, or no, or it may not. It may not. But it can happen. I don't know. It can happen. People might look at this video to see if they want to become an animator one day, and if they need help on learning how to animate, this is the video for them right here. And they can also, and it's not just me that is trying to teach you guys how to animate. You can look for other channels as well. Look for other channels that are involved in 2D animation, 2D hand-drawn animation, and ask them how to animate. You know, and they will tell you. They will tell you straight up how to animate. You can find other channels out there. Because I think everyone is a self-taught animator, but you can also be learned by a YouTuber that been animating for a long time. There's so many out there. I've been starting animation about a good 4 years, man. Good 4 years. Since when I was in college. So that gives me a prompts to now get a little bit good animation. Animation is, I would say, is not looking, professional at this point, but it's definitely a good animation. There's so many animators that I subscribe to. They have the best animation in the entire planet, and I just enjoy watching theirs almost every time. Almost every time I watch their channel. Their channel is booming with. So you may never know. You may never know if your animation looks like you just got started, or it looks like you just been animating for 4 years like me, or if you keep on going, especially you use different platforms as a 2D hand-drawn animator, your animation might turn out to be great. Awesome to look at, man. So you may never know, bro. Time will tell. Only time will tell. That's why it's so important that we keep doing stuff that we love to do in our entire life, because we want to achieve something in the future real soon. We want to achieve something. We want to get good at something. Man, I tell you, I always want to say to myself, I would like to make my animations in the professional level. In the professional level. Right now, my animations look like it's an average type level, but it's still great. It's still great to look at. It's still great to enjoy and look at, because I always look at my animations. I always look at my movies that are involved in animations, and it turns out pretty nice, man. Even though it looks funny, because I'm making it in a old school way. I'm making it in, I'm using these 1970s and these 1980s, paint platforms to draw my characters, man. So it's gonna look like a VHS version. It's gonna look like a vintage version. But if I had Photoshop or others, or other platforms that people use to make it a professional level, man, time will tell. Only time will tell. And I would definitely make it the best version in the world. Tell you, man. That's why animations are so fun to make, man. But it's hard work. But people that quit, probably people that quit animation, they now run into AI. Come on, man, you can't be doing that crap. Can't be doing this nonsense, man. Always believe in yourself that you can make your animations great, better than an AI animation. You know what I mean? See, we gotta be old school, bro. We gotta have skills. We cannot give up on those skills. We have brains, we have hands, bro, to make stuff. Know how to use it. I tell you, man. Because to be honest with you, that's the only people I respect, bro. I subscribe to many animators that use their thinking cap and their hands to know how to make animations, bro. And their animations are always enjoyable to watch. I be inspired by them. You know, I learn from them, bro. You know, and that's what makes me happy. Like, that's what makes me, you know, excited. They're not AI animators. That's what people think, bro. They're literally real animators. Like, they do their project by hard work. They don't need help by anybody. I'm telling you, they don't need no help from a computer. They know how to make stuff by their hand. They draw it and they animate. They make stick figures too. I be seeing that on YouTube lately. You know, it's trending, it's booming with popularity. And I'm pretty sure that person made the best version animation in the entire planet by his hand. That's why a lot of people liked it. That's why a lot of people, you know, enjoyed their work. That person made the best version animation of the entire planet by his hand. So I'm coming to you where if you want to make stuff by yourself, you need to make it like this and make it good. Bro. Alright. So that's it. And I'm gonna say this. So guys, you know what the tools is. This is grid to track your areas of drawing them. That's grid to use that. And you can size it up like this. Size it up like this. See, I like this tool. I like all these tools I'm using. I like all these tools. Hand to move, you know, the area where you want to draw next thing. This is the hand. This is the hand where you move. Where you move the picture and zoom in, and then start drawing. Start drawing the area that you miss, and then zoom back out. And then what I showed you earlier, drawing the characters, alright, into different poses in the same, you know, background, so they can move, and they can move either fast or heavy or light. or even slow, depending how you want to make it. When you finish with it and you go to your video editor to edit it out. So there you go. So I'm gonna save this right here, and then we'll be signing off, man. Good to know, good to know. Watching. I'll put this in, and we're gonna test this out one more time. I'm making episode 9, Mutant Fighter. It's called the Mutant Fighter series. Mutant Fighter series animation. It should be popping up now like this. I think that's it right there. It's just buffering, like it's slow or something. Every time I make a live stream, it sometimes do that. It's so slow, bro. We're gonna test this out one more time, just for you guys to know what I'm talking about, because you guys need to see the animation, right? Because we need to always see the animation to know what I'm talking about. This is how you do it. This is how you actually do it, man. So we're gonna go ahead and test out the homework that I made all by myself from scratch. I'm looking at my previous episode, which is episode 8. If you guys haven't checked it out, man, it is called Mutant Fighter series. The entire series, Mutant Fighter series. You need to watch episode 1 to 8, bro. I'm gonna see if I can try and put the whole, trying to at least put the whole playlist on this video, because I'm trying to see if I can do an end screen on it. You need to put the playlist on it, because it's gonna it's gonna be related to this video right here, because that's part of the project that I'm making. So yeah, I need to do that later on once I'm finished with the live stream. Need to edit it. Need to edit the video here. This is snake versus monkey. So snake versus monkey. I'm still trying to finish that up. So in this story, part of the story, what it's talking about is they're fighting each other round 1 to 3. So once in round 1, if one of these fighters, give up on the fight, they need to switch numbers. They need to switch numbers and fight another opponent. So it's like a tournament. It's like a tournament match. They need to fight another opponent. Round 2, if one of them lose again, they would probably have to fight each other one more time or switch numbers. Or actually it's sudden death, man. Might be sudden death. Because round 3 is a real deal, man. Real deal of the death match. So someone has to die. Someone has to kill someone or be killed. Fight, kill, or be killed, man. Because this is what this movie is talking about. Right here. So, 1D versus Masters and Monkey. Rattlesnake Master versus Monkey Warrior tournament. So you would have to watch the rest on episode 8 to know what I'm talking about, man. If you watch episode 8, because this is only the snap. This is only the small clip of it, and that's them fighting. That's just them fighting, and then here comes Hercules. But it says every time I come back strong, I go to the one of the most dangerous spots ever. That's Hercules right there, talking. And this is Kali Puso. I forgot her. It's kind of hard to pronounce her name, man. Hercules. This is Kali Puso, the Greek goddess here. Well done, Titan. I super appreciated your specialty for survival in the Greco Gladiator tournament. I now reach out to for a survival game challenge. Before you fight other challenges and hopefully win this time against Werewolf, Dragon, Beast, and Panzuzu, the Dark Maintenance Vulture Bird, aka a demon bird. I need you to fight with 15 Panzuzu barbarians with spears to stay alive, and dying is not worth it. Everyone needs to stay alive to win. So this way, yeah. Kali Puso. Kali Puso. This statue statue goddess right here. For Greek mythology. She's on that wall. And she was talking to Hercules. I was Kali Puso talking. Was Kali Puso talking? Yeah. So guys, this is how you animate. This is how you animate right here. In an old school version. That's how you do it, man. In an old school version. You don't need no AI crap to help you animate. Alright? That's not gonna help your brain. I'm sorry. That's not gonna help your brain, bro. You need to know how to do stuff on your own. In your own style. Amazonas versus Minotaur. See how cool that looks, man? You don't need no AI for this. Alright? You don't need no AI, bro. You don't need no AI animating type style. Nah. You need to know how to make stuff on your own. in an old school way. It's not that hard, guys. You know, it's not that hard, because I'm telling you, we need to keep the old school ways alive, bro. Because AI is destroying everything, bro. I just noticed that. So they're literally destroying art. They're literally destroying actual artists in a reputation mode. So yeah, man. Know how to do stuff on your own, man. See, and I'm kind of proud of making stuff on my own, bro. I'm kind of proud of making stuff on my own, bro. This is all done by my own work. When it comes to cartoons. When it comes to crazy cartoons and animes. Alright, so there you go, guys. That's how you do it. Mutant Fighter episode 9 coming up. So guys, we'll see you on the next one. Alright, so guys, take care. I appreciate watching this. Hopefully people watch this to know that if they want to become an animator but they don't know where to start, this is how you do it. You animate using either my style, which is animating on Deluxe Paint, or you use Photoshop, or you use Microsoft Paint, or Clip Studio Paint, TV Paint, whatever. Just any type of paint programs to make a digital drawing animation. And once you keep going and know how to get a feel with it, you should know how to become the great animator of your own self. So there you go, guys. Yeah. So guys, I will see you on the next live stream, man. I'll see you on the next live stream. So you take care, guys. So yeah, man. Alright, man. So yeah, this is me right here. This is my profile right here, guys. You guys take care. Have a good one. Stay safe out there. And when it comes to being a YouTuber, never listen to haters, because haters don't have no skills. What? Let me say it again. Let me remember it right now. Let me make sure you guys remember it, and make sure the whole people in the back of this seat can remember it. Never listen to what? Haters. Because we have haters here on YouTube, and they love to hate on YouTubers that are doing well and sharing positive images, sharing positive fun images about animation and gaming. So there you go, man. So guys, stay animating. Keep the animation, type old school ways alive, which is the old school way of animation alive. Keep the stick figure animations alive. Never listen to this AI crap, because it's destroying people's brain. It's destroying people's health. It's kind of like eating McDonald's all day. It's kind of like eating Burger King all day, aka fast food all day. That stuff is not healthy. I'm sorry, it may taste good, but it's not healthy. That AI anime type animation looks pretty, it looks great, but you didn't make it on. I'm pretty sure a computer made that, not no human being with their own hands made that. Come on, let's be real. Know how to be old school, man. See, I'm proud of being old school. That's why I'm a Zennial, bro. You know what I'm saying? I grew up watching Toonami, watching old school anime. You know? And I also grew up watching internet animators coming up with their own style. They didn't need no freaking AI to actually do work for them. No. They come from a pencil and book generation just like I did. You know what I'm saying? And we have to be proud of that. We have to be proud of that, man. See, I feel bad for the Gen what do you call them? The Gen Alphas, the Gen Alpha kids today. They have to worry about this AI stuff. They have to worry about this VR stuff, virtual reality. Yeah, I get it, man. Technology is changing. They're probably changing it for the best, for the better, and they're also changing it for the worst. Let's not forget that, guys. They're changing it for the worst. They're actually destroying actual hard-working animators out there that actually do animation by their own hands. And they turn their thinking cap on to know how to make animation and be creative with their actual work. That's what a real artist is all about, is doing stuff on your own. You don't need help from nobody. So when it comes to making cartoons, you actually do it by yourself. I'm just saying. So there you go, guys. That's our video for today on how to animate, learning how to animate your cartoons and your fan anime animations, using it in an old school style, using it in a deluxe paint website or app, should I call it, because I have an app for it. So yeah, man, learning how to animate your favorite animations, your own animations, using deluxe paint, Amiga paint. So yeah, man. So guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next live stream, or I'll see you on my next video once it comes out, because I'm still making some animations, man. I'm still making my films. I'm also making one of my kung fu, films from Matt Dickey as well. You guys probably need to go check that out if you guys are into martial arts, because I'm also into martial arts, and I also like watching 1980s kung fu movies. That inspires me to make those Matt Dickey kung fu movies. So yeah, there you go. So guys, but today's video was how to animate your favorite cartoons and your fan anime animations using deluxe paint. Alright, guys, I'll take care, stay safe, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace out, guys. Peace out, mates, and bless up. Alright, guys, see you around. Take care on the next one. See you on the next one. Sayonara.